There's a new beer that has brains in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, apparently I can't leave yet. What's up, guys? I'm Noah Gluten, and do you guys know what time it is? It's actually, I think it's like 10:30, which is usually when we shoot the cold beer report, so I guess we'll just do one of those now. First up, the people over at Dock Street Brewery in Philadelphia are really big fans of the AMC show The Walking Dead. In fact, they're such big fans that they have now made a beer with brains in it. Now, Breaking Bad wound up getting 2 beers made for them, and this is the first one for Walking Dead. But it seemed like they were a little more committed to this one because they're actually putting brains in the beer, and they did not, from what I understand, put any meth in the Breaking Bad beers, which is really disappointing, so I just did a bunch of meth and then totally forgot to have the beer. Now, this new beer is called Dock Street Walker, which led me to believe that this is made from the brains of dead hookers. Turns out, my producer tells me, that they actually use smoked goat brains, which sounds like kind of a fucking cop-out, if you ask me. They also use such flavors as cranberry and flaked barley, which really bring out the terroir of the dead hooker brain. Smoked goat brain. I gotta do something with all these dead hookers, though. It's actually pretty high in alcohol, too, clocking in at 7.2%. In fact, they debuted this beer at their own little Walking Dead finale party right there at the brewery, which makes me think it's probably a pretty good place to work. So if any of you guys in Philly have gotten a chance to try this beer, feel free to do your own little Why Would You Drink That segment and send us a video response, or be that lazy piece of shit I know you are and just go on the comment section and go, "You suck," but spelled weird. In other beer news, there's a dude up in Canada who actually gave up food for Lent, and to compensate, he's drinking beer for 40 straight days. His name is Chris Schryer, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just kidding, I don't really care. But he's got this brewmaster friend who's putting together a beer for him to drink through Lent. So the beer he's drinking was formulated so that it would not allow him to starve to death while he was fasting. It's made in the style of a Doppelbock, and they wanted to add nutrients, but wanted to use ones that weren't beer-ruining flavors, like quinoa or seaweed or something. Instead, they added flaked oats, which is not a new thing to add to beer, but they added more than double the normal amount because it has protein that actually makes it through into the final product of the beer. And protein is useful if you want to drink beer for 40 days. Other than beer, all Schryer is drinking is water and some fruit juice about a half an hour after he has the beer to help wean him down from the massive amount of simple carbs he's consuming. Now look, I don't really get how this whole sugar thing helps with all this stuff. Clearly, I'm not a scientographist, but I will say this. If his doctor told him that this is what he has to do to drink beer for 40 straight days and stay alive, then that doctor is Canadian. That's it for today. I'm Noah Gluten. Make sure you subscribe to Taste It and get updates on my annual 365-day whiskey fast. I'm on day doesn't matter.